Sam, you've just signed a new 2-year deal. You must be pleased to get that all done and dusted now.
Yeah, over the moon that it's all been done and dusted, and really just to get it sorted before the season was the main goal really. Like I say, it's unsettling all the stuff that happens over the summer. Now to finally get it over the line and all done and dusted, I can just concentrate on getting fit and staying fit for the season, and hopefully getting kicking on the ground running for the season.
You mentioned the word unsettling there. There's obviously a lot of speculation regarding your future in the summer. So how unsettling was it?
Yeah, to be honest, it happens quite a lot when you're a footballer. You know, sometimes it's other parties and stuff, and it was probably off the back of the season before last really well. Obviously did really well and scored a few goals, but last season was a bit frustrating in terms of injuries and stuff like that. But no, that was just, most of the time it's just paper talk, and I think most people in and around football know that as well. So no, it is what it is, and like I say, it's over and finished with now, and we've got 2 years signed. So yeah, I'm delighted.
The manager went on record to say that he wasn't looking to move you on. So did that make it an easy decision, knowing that you feel wanted?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Every time you're at a football club, you want to feel wanted. You don't want to be at a football club and no one wants you to be there. It's not a nice feeling to be at. But when you see the comments that the manager's coming out with about wanting to keep you and wanting to be a big part of the team, that's massive. And any player will tell you that's just a massive big reason for you wanting to stay at the club and wanting to do well here.
You alluded earlier to the frustrations of last season. It was a bit stop-start for yourself. I mean, do you feel as though those injuries are now behind you and you're fit and raring to go for the start of the new season?
Yeah, I hope so. Touch wood. I think obviously I had one of the calf. I had a calf injury, and then I had the injury where I did the ankle, which was just a bad tackle, which can just happen at any game really. And then obviously near the end I just had the hernia, which is all just from overplaying and overtraining. You know, I've played football for years now, and I think I've pulled like 3 muscles in my whole career, which I've done well compared to a lot of other players. So it's just unfortunate. It's one of the things that happen as a footballer, and all mine seem to come in one season, to be honest with you. And like I say, it was frustrating because I came off the back of a really good season the season before, scoring a few goals and having a good season. I really wanted to kick on again the next season and try and get higher up the league, and we obviously had a good start as well and wanted to be in and around the playoff position, but unfortunately I'd obviously got a few injuries and missed out, and we couldn't quite get there either.
Obviously we're a few days into the training camp here in Belfast. How have things gone? Plenty of hard work, I'd imagine.
Yeah, typical pre-season, a lot of hard work, but no, it's been good. It's been good to get all the lads together. All the internationals are back in now, so all the boys are mingling together with a few new lads that we've got, and got quite a young squad that have travelled as well. A few of the young boys, and they've been brilliant in and around the place as well. You know, they've been really mixing in well with the older pros and been really good on the training pitch, which is really exciting to see for the upcoming season.
You mentioned the new lads and obviously some of the younger players. Do you feel as though there's a good blend in the squad now?
Yeah, there is. Listen, you always need the experience. You're not going to win anything just putting people without experience on there. But so we've got that experience side in the squad, and you always need the youth as well. The youth and the enthusiasm of what the young lads bring is massive for the club, and especially when they've been at the club for years, like some of these have as well. They're desperate to put on that Stoke shirt and play, and you can see that in the training. And it just makes the training more competitive, and it makes it harder for the senior pros to try and hold the shirt. You know, you're thinking, oh, this young lad's come up, he's got a point to prove now, and he's training really well, so you've got to step up a gear and to try and keep your shirt, because nobody's guaranteed a place. If you're playing well, you're going to play at the weekend. You
mentioned senior pros there. I suppose we could categorise you as one of them. I mean, do you see now as a kind of responsibility to become somewhat of a leader in this group?
Yeah, I think so. Like I say, with regards to having a young squad, I think when you've played the amount of games I have and the age, you've got to take that responsibility on as an older pro. And it's like I say, we've got a few good lads here, and it's a really good squad. And like I say, the young lads have no fear in talking to the old ones. There's no big gap between us all. We all blend in well. That's the important thing about this camp as well, that we all just mix together and get on with each other and get to know each other off the pitch as well as on the pitch. So that's massive. And like I say, it's on our shoulders to try and bring the young lads up and just keep giving them confidence, really, because that's all they need at that age, confidence, because they're obviously good enough footballers, has to be at the football club, so just giving them the confidence to go out there and just show everybody what they can do.
Looking ahead to next season, how much are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, it's always exciting in the pre-season. Every time you get to a pre-season, you're like, oh, we're just going to get promoted this year, we're going to do well, we look good in training, make good signings, and it's just that excitement that builds around. Obviously fixtures have been released now. We've got the news that fans will be allowed back in, which I think is going to be massive. Certainly miss the fans, as at every club, I think. just the atmosphere on match days, don't matter where you are in the league, you miss that, and you do lose a bit of. It's hard to get up for games sometimes, but if you're mid-table and there's no crowd there, you know what I mean. But now the crowds are going to be back. They're going to be really enthusiastic to be back because they've missed a lot of football, and the players are really looking forward to it. And hopefully it'll drive us on this season to try and get up to the top end of the table.